This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
My name is Nick Pierce. Glad to have you here, and also glad to have Eva Suggs from the Lady Flames swimming and diving team. Eva, a sophomore, getting ready for year number 2 as a Lady Flame. Actually, it's already started, Eva. Y'all have been able to swim in a couple of meets already, a couple of dual meets back in the fall, and now the season continues here in the spring as you prepare for conference championships as well. How excited are you to get back into the pool?
I'm really excited. It's been a lot of hard work this year, so I'm very excited to see what the outcome is.
Well, tell us about this pandemic here, and really, it hasn't really affected swimming that much. It doesn't seem like, because this team's still been able to compete. We're able to finish off last year with a championship before the pandemic did shut down the national meet, unfortunately. But for the most part, it seems like you and the rest of the team have been able to navigate this thing and really stay competitive and have some sense of normalcy. Does it feel that way?
Yeah, it definitely feels a lot different with team bonding in that way, but training has been pretty much just the same. We're really fortunate to have our own facility, so we're able to follow every rules and all the regulations, but still train really hard. So
Now, you specialize in freestyle and backstroke. You had a really good showing last year at the conference championship in the 200 free, won the thing, and also were a part of a winning relay team as well. What kind of goals do you have set for yourself this year?
this year, obviously with COVID, it's kind of all up in the air. But I'm just trying to take things as they come, and I know I've put in a lot of hard work and the team's put in a lot of hard work. So we're just going to see what the outcome is at conference. And I'm sure everybody's going to do amazing. So I'm really excited.
Now, you came to Liberty from Boise, Idaho. That is a long ways away. But what attracted you to Liberty, and what gave you the faith and the courage to go ahead and jump out there and move across the country for college?
Well, when I was looking at colleges, I really just wanted a faith-based Christian school that I could also swim at. And so that was kind of the first thing that I would ask all the college coaches in recruiting is, do you have a church nearby, or like how many athletes are on the team are Christian, stuff like that. And Liberty, like I didn't have to ask any of those questions because the team was already Christian. You already knew what you're getting into. So, and then I came on a recruiting trip and I just fell in love immediately. So I think just from the start, I just knew it was where I'm supposed to be. So
Born and raised in Boise then?
yes.
And what do you miss most about your home state?
That's a really good question. I'd probably just say my friends. I was really close to a lot of people on my club team, so it's just hard. All of us are at different schools around the nation, so.
Lastly, here as you prepare for the start of this season, or the restart, I guess. Swimming is a year-round sport, it feels like. But you've got a couple of meets, January 16th and January 23rd, and then it's on to the conference championships. But you get to host those. You don't have to swim anywhere else outside of your own pool, it seems like, this year, except maybe for nationals. But how comforting is that to know that you're going to have the comfort of home, so to speak?
Yeah, it's definitely nice to be able to compete in the same pool that you train in. You're kind of, you kind of know the walls a little bit better. You kind of know your turns a little bit more confident. But other than that, it's every meet, it looks different. So at conferences, the pool is still going to look different. It's still a racing kind of arena, if you will. So I'm very excited, but it's still a little nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I think nerves going into a championship is probably a normal good thing, probably to a point, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Eva, we certainly appreciate your time. Thanks so much for joining us. Best of luck to you here coming up, and hopefully some more podium finishes in your future.
Thanks.